Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Survey, ASER survey, more women, what it has said is that more women enrolled in the higher education than the men in the last 8 years. So this is what the finding that has been brought out by ASER report, which has been released recently. So let's look into how the news has been related with examination. Under prelims, the news is related to economic and social development. Similarly, under mains, the news is related to Indian economy and issues relating to planning, mobilization of resource, growth, development and employment. So this is how the news has been related with prelims as well as mains for the UPSC exam. Okay, let's look into the details of the news. The last 8 years, more women have enrolled in the higher education when compared to men. And according to 2021-22 All India Survey, in short form, ASER, All India Survey for Higher Education, what it has said that women make up the 55%, that is a major chunk of the total increased enrollment, that is 91 lakh in higher education since 2014-15 time period. And according to the latest survey, what it has said is that out of the overall enrollment of 4.33 crores, 48% are women. Since 2014-15 time period, women enrollment has shown the steady increases, and then women enrollment has climbed by 18.7% during the course of 5 years, that is from 1.74 crore during 2017-18 period to 2.07 crore in the 2021-22 period. And overall, what the trend indicates is there is a closing gap between men as well as women in the higher education. And among the areas where women are made a mark in science is out of the total enrollment, 57.18 lakh students have enrolled at the UG, PG, MPhil as well as PhD level, and 52% were women. So out of this, 52% were women who have made a mark in the science field, which includes engineering, not engineering, it's innovation, so on, scientific field, so on and so forth. And in terms of UG level in science, it is 51% of the total women have enrolled in the science stream, and in terms of PG level, it is 61.2%. In terms of PhD level, it is 62%. And there is still the gap exists in the engineering as well as technology discipline. So there is a vast amount of gap exists in this field, and in terms of number, in terms of quantity, only 11.3 lakh women have been enrolled in the engineering as well as technology field, and in terms of men, 27.6 lakh men have enrolled in the engineering and technology field. So we could be able to see that approximately 16.3 lakh differences is between the men and women in the engineering as well as discipline field, technology discipline field. So okay, this is what the findings that has brought out by the ASER survey. Let's look into what does the survey is about. What does the survey ASER, that is All India Survey for Higher Education, is about? It is being conducted by Ministry of Education since 2011, and the data that has been brought out by the ASER survey will be used as the source for budget formulation, scheme formulation, program as well as policy formulation, and it covers all higher education institution which is located in the Indian territory and imparts higher education to the students in the country, and it will capture all the institution of higher learning in the country, and it collects the data from all higher education institution on various aspects of higher education. And at the same time, for the first time in 2020-21 edition, higher education institution have filled the data using online data collection platform through the web data capture format. So this is what the details with regards to the All India Survey on Higher Education is about. Let's look into what are all the areas which we needed to be further aware of. We should be aware of the fundamental rights as well as the DPSP related to the education. Secondly, we should also be aware of what is UGC, what is AICTE, and thirdly, we should also be aware of the Right to Education Act 2009, and then what are all the different education related welfare schemes being implemented by the central government. These are all the areas which we needed to be further aware of, and with this we have reached the end of this topic.